This recipe takes our best all-purpose keto bread and
the best all-purpose keto bread from the Ultimate Guide to Low Carb Baking.
And it turns it into French toast. I use a half a
Keto
loaf.
French toast, baby.
It's a half a loaf here, which is 8 slices. Crack and whisk 3 eggs. And now we add in a 1/4 cup of nut milk or coconut milk.
But we ended up using yogurt because we didn't have any coconut milk around, or any regular milk, or any nut milk. We didn't feel like making it. So here's an experiment.
Add 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extra. I take the whisked egg mixture and put it into this is a pie plate. You can use an 8x8 glass baking dish.
Or any flat thing that can hold bread plus liquid.
You want to put the bread in, as many pieces as can fit. And you soak the first side for a minute or 2 and then flip them over and soak the second side until...
How do you know they're soaked all the way through?
They're completely soaked.
You just gotta wait.
Visually, visual cues. You look at it, touch it.
Flip them.
I'm gonna add half a tablespoon of coconut oil. And that'll be enough oil for all the batches of French toast.
You could use butter, olive oil, whatever you want. I think butter goes really well with French toast too.
It does.
Coconut oil goes well too.
This is what I like to look for, is when you have a coating of the egg mixture. You see it soaked in all the way through.
Like a thin film slime.
And then, exactly. So I'm gonna bring it over here to the pan and pop them in. I think the secret is waiting for the pan to be hot. That makes the best pop.
You want to pop them on there with a hot pan. Don't heat up the pan underneath your food.
Yes.
Same with the keto flatbreads and pancakes. You want hot oil.
And the crepes also.
And check it out, it just starts sizzling right away. And we've got it like on a medium heat. When I say hot, I don't mean like burn it. It's on a medium to low heat.
And now
Take your time.
I still have sufficient amount of egg. And I'm gonna do the 4 remaining pieces from our best all-purpose keto.
Can I put them in?
Yeah, you can put these two.
Alright, here's my little modification. This is something I used to do in a previous life when I used to make French toast all the time. And I used to use sugar. I used to use vanilla, and I would sprinkle the sugar on like halfway between when you're cooking it, and it would crystallize and it would make it really delicious. So we're gonna try this with Lakanto. So we're gonna take some Lakanto. We're gonna take the golden Lakanto and just sprinkle it over the top of this before we flip them.
The golden Lakanto is like a brown sugar replacement, so it has that special little flavor.
Much.
Sorry, yeah, I got a little carried away there.
That one's a little bit excessive. You just give it a light sprinkle. Alright, so the Lakanto's sprinkled in there. We're gonna flip it.
Nice. Look at that. Golden and
the perfect texture. Ooh.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh, and that
French toast.
cinnamon, you can smell it. It's wafting up.
It's wafting.
Should I flip? Should I flip?
Oh yeah.
Lock them in.
Adding some chopped macadamia nuts and some
syrup.
of this sugar-free vanilla bean syrup. That's
Homemade.
It is from the Ultimate Guide. What's that book called?
The Ultimate Guide to Low Carb Baking.
That's
Come on
it.
now. You're too baked in your keto kitchen.
Too much.
It's just far too baked. Look at that. Look at it dripping.
Like honey. Honey syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Now for kids, you could just use honey as a syrup.
Add chopped bananas or dried fruit, any fresh seasonal fruit on top of that. It's really nice.
Adding more carbohydrates for the kids, but for us, here's like a almost 0 carb version. just using Lakanto, which is a non-glycemic sweetener. And if you go to lakanto.com and you use the coupon code Primal Edge Health, all lowercase, one word, you can get 20% off on Lakanto's erythritol with monk fruit extract. We really like the golden one. The golden one's really cool. And here's how you modify it, or can modify it, for kids who are not keto. Well, what'd you put on top of it?
Honey.
You like honey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out how crystallized it is.
So good. You gotta give those kids some more carbs. You can add some honey. You could put bananas on it and stuff like that. Or, if you're like me, you can just eat it keto style. It's nice, it gets a little bit of that crunch without too much crunch, because if there's too much crunch on French toast, then it's burnt. It's super nice, right?
Spongy inside, kind of this like crunchy, oily outside.
I really like the syrup. The syrup's really nice. And it's not too sweet.
The cinnamon and the vanilla make a good combination too, because the vanilla gives it a little sweetness.
I'm annexing that for.
Do it.
The syrup. It's such a simple recipe, but it's so good. And a little goes a long way. Jessica stole the fork again.
I did.
The syrup's nice and thick.
Yes. It has this really great viscosity.
Viscosity. Will you define that term, please?
But I like how Stop it! When the toast, it has this great, so it gets spongy and soft from soaking up all the egg mixture. But then it's not gooey and it's not soggy.
No.
It's this great balance in between where it really keeps its sponginess, but it has a soft texture.
But I think those macadamias do something special too.
Oh, that's my piece. No. I'll stab your finger.
The macadamias really help. They add like a nice crunchiness. This is super good.
You could use walnuts also, or put nut butter on it. That could be good too. And strawberries. Whipped cream. Oh no, Tristan.